Hello and welcome to Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, which I am playing for the second time for this channel, I suppose. I already streamed it once, but I'm playing it again because I want to have a version where it's presented complete in full without any of the episodes being effectively a slideshow. And I'm playing this on a new Switch profile so that there's not going to be any spoilers whatsoever, unless I accidentally let some slip. This is not my first time playing the game, but it will be my first time playing all the way through it with the English voices. And we're going to raise those cutscene voices so that we can actually hear them better. And we're going to lower the game background music just a tiny bit so that we'll be able to hear voices better during the game as well. And then camera. Camera is important. We want that. Or at least I want that. And beyond there, I don't think I actually change any of the things other than we want buff and debuff info first time only. And yeah, I think we're good from there. So let's get going. But yes, this is my first time playing all the way through in English. I think the last time I tried playing in English, I got until about a third of the way through before swapping over to Japanese. I prefer the Japanese voices,
Long ago, the world was nothing more than an endless sea.
That's not to say the English voices.
In a boundless sky.
Not to say the English voices are bad.
As far as could possibly be imagined.
They're pretty good, actually. Just, I prefer the Japanese voices.
Then two great titans came into existence. The Bionis and the Mechonis. The Titans were locked in a timeless battle. Until at last, only their lifeless corpses remained. Eons have passed. Now, our world, this vast land stretching across the remains of the Bionis, is under attack from a relentless force known as the Mechon.
Retreat! Retreat! Get away from me! Retreat! No, retreat! The Mecho's unknown! No! No!
They're advancing down our weak right flank. For a bunch of soulless machines, they seem to know a thing or two. But we'll see.
Young man, we've been given the order to retreat. We're pulling back the line to Colony 6. That's where we'll set up the last line of defense.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Any more time spent hanging around here, and we're done for.
Count me in. We gotta get out of here.
Or we can stay and fight.
What? Ah!
We may die if we take a stand here, but staying gives us the chance to change our destinies. We have the Monado. With this, the future is ours for the taking.
Stupid beast. Your body can't take any more of the Monado. I can tell by just looking at you.
Getting short-sighted in your old age, Dixon. I'm fine. Don't worry, I'm still in control.
I should have known I couldn't talk sense into a beast. Let's do this. I'm going with you. You'll need someone to drag your corpse on.
As long as you think you've still got the strength in you, old man.
Oi, you two. We've been ordered to pull back. I'm leaving.
Well, I say you're coming with us. What would we do without those?
The enemy's second wave is approaching.
It's now or never, Dunban. Let's show them what we've got. We'll give them a warm Hom's welcome.
Acknowledged.
Yeah. Ha. What are they trying to prove? I'm not throwing my life away. No point dying in some godforsaken field. Nothing for it. I'll have to use Dunban as a decoy. Yeah, that should give me time to escape.
Okay, I probably should have seen if there was a way to turn off tutorials. I kinda already know how to play this game. And an enchant so that everyone can harm the Mechon. And then a Buster to do damage to Mechon. So now I gotta... Oh, okay, the enchant just wore off. So another one. And let's see if we can't just auto-attack these guys down, because we're gonna want an enchant for the next guy that shows up as well. And once we deal with this fella, the tutorial, or at least this prologue, is done. And a Buster should do it. Or close to it.
You gotta be kidding.
It's their main force. Looks like the Mechon are hell-bent on taking us out.
They'll have to be if they want to beat us. Now, let's even the odds a bit.
You heard him.
Dixon, Munka, let's do this.
Dunban! I ain't going down that easily. Dunban! You alright?
What does it look like? I'm still good to go.
Guess even a hero's gotta reach his limit eventually.
Munka! What are you doing? That way is...
Sorry, brothers. Hate to drop this on you, but it's the Monado they're after. So have fun keeping them occupied for me. I'm getting the hell out of here.
Munka, you dirty...
Now, don't worry. I'll organize your funerals. Well, see you, boys.
Wait!
If this is a joke, it ain't funny. Looks like this is it. At least we know our luck can't get any worse from here. Dunban?
Dixon, take care of the survivors.
Dunban, what are you playing at?
Those idiots. I'll just come and get the Monado when everything's quieted down a bit. That thing's gonna be mine! Oh no, please! No!
Vile Mechon. If you think the Homs, the people of Bionis, are just waiting here for you to pick us off, you are sorely mistaken.
So we just got a little glimpse of it there. But this game's world design and environment design is among my favorites in like all of gaming. It's really neat.
A Mechon M71. I bet I can use its optical system to align one of the anti-air batteries. Oh, no good. It's broken. The joint section. It's buckled. It's completely useless. Ugh. Huh? An M69! Its armor would be perfect for making a shield. If I can just get it off, I should be able to... Shulk! Right. It's not a Mechon. It's just a Crabble. It was using the Mechon armor as a shell.
I'll lure it away and topple it. When it's down, use your arts to finish it off.
Of course, he can't topple it until I've used an art. Yes, yes, I know.
Right, you're a lifesaver. All right, I'm feeling it. Eat this. I'm powering up. We can definitely do this.
And there's the break.
Now it's right time. It's over. Good thing I'm here.
Yeah, that thing didn't really last long enough to do arts while it was toppled. And now we gotta play with this Caterpile. Ryan, please take aggro. Thank you.
Not long now. We can definitely do this. Powering up. Nice one, Ryan. Thanks, Ryan. That was a close one.
Man, what were you doing wandering off by yourself? Stay where I can keep an eye on you. It's pretty dangerous outside of the colony. There are all kinds of monsters.
Yeah. But thanks to you, we got its shell. Everyone in the colony is going to be really happy.
I'm more worried about you than the shell. Oh, whatever. Knowing what you're like, at least you'll make a decent weapon out of it. This scrap driver's excellent.
I just learned by watching Dixon make weapons.
Of course, Dunban's weapon still beats them all.
The Monado. I hope I can figure out the secret of his power one day.
You will, Shulk. Anyway, we better get back to the colony. If I'm late for drills again, old SquareTash is gonna kill me.
SquareTash? Oh, the Defense Force Colonel. He's pretty scary.
Tell me about it.
Sorry, I didn't mean for you to come all the way out here during your break.
Don't worry about it. Let's get back.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Yep. Okay. So, let's see if we can actually disable tutorials. Nothing for tutorials here, right? Don't notify. Of course, that doesn't turn tutorials off. I guess we're just stuck with tutorials. Oh well. And let's enable expert mode. Honestly, I feel like playing with expert mode on is actually the easier way to play this game. Because, sure, you only get XP from combat when expert mode is on. But, in exchange, it stockpiles all the XP that it doesn't give you, so that you can use it later. And why is that gonna make things easier? Because that way you're not gonna super out-level everything if you're the type of person who does every quest. And if you don't super out-level everything, well, then you're going to be getting more XP from combat, so you'll actually finish the game with a higher possible level if you do all the same stuff, but in expert mode instead of normal. Also, apparently the characters are rather quiet when you use the English voices. The Japanese voices, I feel like they were louder outside of combat. Sound effects are fine as they are. Let's raise the voices a little bit. BGM can also come up a bit to account for that. Let's have them not be all the way loud, though, because we don't want them to completely drown out anything I'm saying. Yeah, we're just gonna fight stuff on the way to the colony here. Mostly to get a little bit of XP. I'd like to hit level 3.
Come on! Really, we can definitely do this! Yeah, Shulk! Get stuck in! What? Ha! Wow, down! Ha! That was too
Yeah, another thing that helps about not being super out-leveling of enemies is, in addition to getting more XP from them, you get more art points and more skill points, so just everything that feeds into making your characters stronger, you get more of if you're fighting things that are closer to your level. Which means that playing on expert mode is just way better than playing on normal mode for that purpose. Also, just for the record, I'm pretty sure this is my second favorite Xenoblade game, and that is saying a lot, considering Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles X are among my favorite RPGs of all time. So now that we're level 3, we can just ignore these things for now. I mean, sure, the XP would still be useful, but yeah, I don't feel like fighting everything on camera. Oh, and another just fun little fact. See those little metal bits on Ryan's bicep? How it looks like an H and a D if you rotate it a bit? I mean, it helps when he's not doing that fidget animation, but yeah. If you rotate it, yeah, like right there, you can see it's HD. That was like that even on the Wii version of this game, and it always amused me, because I was like, oh, but the Wii's not an HD console. It's standard definition. But then again, the Wii's the first one with readily available component cables, so maybe people will be seeing it more clearly than they would on any previous Nintendo system. So I thought that's what that was all about, but I think it's just an aesthetic thing. Come on, there were 3 collectibles down there. I wanted those. So one thing I really like is it actually shows you where on the Bionis you are. We're in his ankle right now. Or its ankle, I guess.
Here we are. I better stop in at HQ. You off to the weapon development lab?
Yeah, when I've sold any parts I can't use.
All right. See you later.
Speaking of selling things, I just realized this Switch profile doesn't have a save for Xenoblade 2. Which means that I don't get the bonus 100,000 gold to start with. That stuff runs out decently fast, but not having it will provide a mild annoyance. We can live with it, though. And I guess that makes this playthrough a little bit more authentic. But yeah, I did, once again, I did already play all the way through this game for streaming on my channel. So you can watch ahead easily. It's many, many hours of streams. But it's there. Though, admittedly, some of the streams, the frame rate was more akin to a slideshow. Like, I know for a fact one of them, the stream dropped 80% of all frames. So, yeah, that's why I'm recording this. So that there's a better way to watch it on my channel. And because I love it, and I want to play through the whole game with the English voices. Like, yeah, I never got to... Oh, no. There's places I did get and places I didn't get. And I don't want to say which places those are because potential spoilers. Gotta catch myself whenever I'm about to spoil things. Also, it occurs to me I should not accept quests while Shulk is by himself. Because I do fully intend to look at every heart-to-heart on this playthrough.
Well.
And if I'm to do that, I need to get everyone to max affinity with everyone else. And if I'm to do that, it's easier if we have people being all friendly with one another during quests. And we can generally safely sell the small bags. The big bags are often used for quests. I don't remember what's used for what. So I'm operating under the assumption that all big bags are used for quests at the moment. And arts books. These are important for making arts better. And Wild Down is one of the most important arts in the game. So we're buying that book first with all of our money that we have right now.
Hi there.
Another thing that's important is talking to everyone who's got a green dot on the minimap. At least if you want to do every quest in the game, which I do. Which is going to definitely take effort. And do you have a name? You do not. So at least that's not someone we have to talk to for the affinity chart. Yeah, that's what talking to people with green dots does. It gets them into the affinity chart. And the affinity chart is a chart of all the named NPCs in the game and how they're connected to one another. It's really neat to see. It's really annoying to fill out, especially because you need to have NPCs mention other NPCs, which they only do at certain times of day, and only if you've talked to both of them before. So yeah. And there's a bunch of quests that require you to have gotten specific NPC links in order for the quest to even exist. So I'm probably going to do a lot of talking to people off screen, or rather off camera. But I can say for sure, every quest that I pick up and every quest turn-in I perform will be done on camera. Some quest actions will be done off camera because a lot of quests are just go get a thing or kill a thing. And as soon as you've done that, the quest is complete and you never have to go back and talk to anyone. So just making sure that all of our expectations are aligned here.
You idiots! What the hell are you playing at?
Uh-oh. The Colonel's gonna explode.
Crashing the mobile artillery into a house. How long have you been in the Force?
Sorry, sir. It's just that we were trying to go as fast as we could, like you ordered. But it's impossible to get back to the military district in only 40 seconds.
I don't want any excuses. Champions don't whine, they win.
Yes, sir.
You're a disgrace to the uniform. Are you forgetting the shame you brought on this force during joint maneuvers with Colony 6? Stick your back into it, maggots! Move it!
Yes, sir.
Get the artillery back to the military district, double time! Then I want 1,000,000 press-ups from both of you, and you better not stop until your biceps explode!
Colonel, we can't move the artillery.
What? You better give a damn good reason why.
Sir, the impact of the crash damaged the ether conduction cable. The ether fuel proceeded to leak out, and now the cylinder is empty.
Well, change the cylinder then. Can't you even do something as simple as that?
The auxiliary cylinders have all been used up. It'll be 3 days until more come in, sir.
I told you to keep a stock of fuel in reserve.
Sorry, sir.
You're nothing but slackers!
Ouch.
Same old Colonel. At this rate, the men will all be dead before they see any action.
Gotta say, Vangar's mustache is a delight. Also, that was, the music was a little loud for that, so maybe if we just turn that back to default. Hi, Jan.
Who's this?
Okay, got a couple more green dots to talk to, then we'll go into the lab.
Oh, hi.
And lastly...
Hey.
Well, he is literally standing in a shadow. So, to the weapons lab we go. Ignoring that no pawn. And there's the Monado.
All right, Shulk. How are you?
Dixon! When did you get back to Colony 9?
Just now. I see you've been busy. Looks like your Monado research has been going well. I made the right choice leaving you in charge.
Your research notes really helped.
So, you can activate it now then.
Well, anyone can activate it. The problem is controlling it.
Yeah, for everyone except him.
Yes. If anyone other than Dunban were able to control the Monado, we could surpass any military force in the world.
You think so? What are these hidden functions you mention?
It's still only conjecture, but it's starting to look like the Monado might be something far more significant than just a weapon for defeating Mechon.
I see. And the evidence to support your theory?
It's the symbol that appears in the center when it's activated. What I know is, the central piece is made from multi-layered glass. The symbol appears on the top layer, and each layer is constructed differently.
So it's possible that other symbols could appear on different layers.
Which means...
the Monado might conceal even more power. Am I right?
if we could just unlock the Monado's power.
Dunban! Dunban!
Prioritize the most severely injured! Come on, get a move on!
Dunban!
Don't look like that. I haven't gone yet. Shulk.
You're gonna have to speak up.
It was the Monado. It was controlling me. Even so, it saved us. Saved our future. Next, it will be up to you.
Dunban.
Well, I better get the supplies delivered to the defense force. I'll drop round the HQ and see how they're getting on.
Okay then. I'll see you later.
Shulk, you're spending too much time in the lab. Either that or rummaging for junk in the scrapyard. It ain't healthy for a kid your age. That's why you're always looking so pasty. You should get out, get some fresh air once in a while. All right, I'm off.
I kind of wish they did a better job of making the glass in that central circle visible, rather than being 100% transparent. But then again, the Switch doesn't really handle transparency that well.
Dunban, are you awake yet?
Is it time to eat already? You didn't have to bring it yourself. You could have just called me.
Don't be silly. Do you want me to feed you?
Don't treat me like an invalid. I'm better than I was a year ago.
Much better. I really thought I lost you back then.
Yes, but now I'm almost well enough to handle the Monado again.
Dunban, don't say that. The Mechon have gone now. Oh, why would you say that?
I just mean I'm prepared. Sorry.
Okay. More importantly, eat up before it gets cold. I made something really special today.
Don't feel like you need to stay here then, Fiora. Go and make your next delivery.
Huh?
Well, I'm sure you'd like Shulk to try some while it's still hot.
That's okay. Shulk has no sense of taste. He'll say it's delicious even if it's stone cold.
In which case, today he would actually mean it.
Maybe.
I'm fine, Fiora. Off you go.
Okay. Dunban, thanks.
I'm not finished yet. I have to be prepared to use the Monado again.
And now we play as Fiora. But that's going to have to wait because it is time to end this episode. So join us next time when we are going to deliver some food to Shulk. See you then, friends.